To Naija Football Addict, where we talk about football precisely. We review, interview, and preview matches. But today, basically, we'll be talking about Manchester United. And the biggest question is Manchester United cause? Now, the question now the thing way De Gea talk with that say, if like say Manchester United, they don't cause them, and why they know they perform. I mean, I don't believe on all those kind of things. But I can basically say that Manchester United presently are the most complex team to coach for Premiership. I tell you, our problem plenty well. Let me talk about the statistics. I might just hit the statistics more. Like Manchester United don't play like 82 shots now. Manchester United don't score just 4. Cristiano Ronaldo never scored in the last 6 games. The last time when he scored in December, which means this is the longest goal drought where he don't go in the last 10 years. Problem there. Is Manchester United becoming the old Liverpool? Man, that one bad, I swear. Like, if it go take us another 30 years before we win Premiership or more, I won't don't buy her. Like, the most painful thing I mean, they see other clubs, they perform well, like the likes of them, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. Imagine Chelsea just win World Club Champion. The only thing where they used to Chelsea before say, we never will come Club Champion, we never will World Club Champion. Now they don't win them. We don't get anything to tell them again. Let me talk about Harry Maguire before I proceed, because if I don't talk about that guy, it will pay me well. I swear, Harry Maguire is the worst captain to have ever captained Manchester United. In fact, Harry Maguire is the worst captain to have ever captained any club in the world. Harry Maguire is the worst captain ever in the history of all captains. Harry Maguire is the worst leader in the history of all leaders. In fact, they get one guy who been captaining me when I did primary 4. I mean, this is that guy be the worst captain, but I swear Harry Maguire was past that guy. Harry Maguire is as slow as snail. To do in normal responsibilities as defender, Adam. The worst part come be say, he go come press, come they tell people say, the strikers know they score goal. I'm like, bro, if you defend very well, those strikers have scored goal in our last 4 matches. If you defend very well in our last 4 matches, before they win all those games. Like, you've cost us the FA Cup, you've cost us 6 points in our last 4 matches. What the hell are you talking about, man? He's the worst captain ever. Like, my even start from like 2004, from Roy Keane to Gary Neville to Vidic to Rio Ferdinand to Valencia to Rooney to Ashley Young to short time of Paul Pogba. I swear, now the worst defense we will ever get. In fact, let me tell you this one. Maguire, now the first defender, now the first captain to captain Man U in the last 25 years, and no go win anything in 4 seasons. Bam. That guy is the worst. I'm serious. Now let me talk about the defense before I move forward small. When you look at our defense, we have Maguire, we have Varane, we have Luke Shaw, and we now have Dalot. Luke Shaw, Dalot, these guys are average defenders. But my biggest problem after Maguire and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is the kind of defender where we say he go to defend. Your central defender go to tell you, say, bro, let's keep these people offside. My guy go still remain there, go put them onside. Like, I've watched 3 matches where defenders, where strikers are supposed to be offside, but because of the lackadaisical and the slowness of Luke Shaw, he go put them onside. Damn. This is bad. Imagine our last game against Southampton. Southampton had 5 kilometer more run than Manchester United. That means they run more than Manchester. They work harder than Manchester United. They run 5 kilometers more than Manchester United. This Manchester United team lack confidence. They lack the work ethics to play for this club. I'm serious. And somebody talk about Ronaldo, and I'm like, bro, Ronaldo no be our problem at all. Ronaldo of 2004 to 2009 of Manchester United is not the Ronaldo of now. Ronaldo of now is 37 years old, that doesn't have those pace of then, that doesn't have that slickness of then, that doesn't have the dribble of then. Now my guy, all he needs is maybe give and pass, maybe put am for net for you. That is what he has been doing. That's what he's good at. That's what happened in the Champions League. The reason why we are in Champions League. So if person dey tell me say Ronaldo na cause, I'll be like, no, he's not a cause, bro. Without this guy, we may not even be where we are now. Like they don't start time for like I think 5 matches, and all those 5 matches we draw. So that being the problem. The problem is we don't have the work ethic. We are not ready to work hard to win games. Let me tell you, from 2004 to 2013, some of the team where Sir Alex Ferguson used win league are not the best when it comes to talent, but they are the best when it comes to output. What brought that output? Na hard work. The idea is say they feel run past you, they feel they challenge you. The idea is say JS Park feel make sure say bro in run throughout the midfield, you know, consign am who dey with am. Now let me go to the midfield. We get midfield where McTominay they coordinate, where in dey between Varane and Maguire. Imagine McTominay na him be our central defense, like defensive midfielder. The same McTominay cannot play defensive midfield for Scotland. Imagine someone that cannot start for Scotland in the defense. He doesn't have space for defense. He doesn't have space, for defensive midfield. They defend. They play defensive midfield for Manchester United. You think say we no get problem? We get problem, bro. And now let's go forward. We have Cavani, 30-something years old. We have Ronaldo, 30-something years old. How we want to take Ronaldo, bro? So our problem is not just with the coach. I don't even see any problem with the coach presently. But our biggest problem is all the players and the management, because they're supposed to know, say, okay, we need confirmed defensive midfielder, we need a creative midfielder, we need a good young striker, like a striker with name, person where they bank 20 goals, where we know say yes, if he score 20 goals, now the kind of striker we will need, where man is supposed to sign with that. We cannot depend on Rashford, because Rashford know they like to play central strike. He like to play from the flank. That's it. So if you ask me if maybe Manchester United they on course, me I don't believe say we dey on course. I swear, I believe say our mentality low, our confidence low, and we are not really ready to perform well for this club. I swear, every player when they play for that club, I just believe say man they just won't come chop money. They are not ready to like play for the club. So until there are 2 things that we must do if we really want to compete with top Premiership team and compete for the Premiership, which I don't see us doing in the next 3 years though. But number 1, we must make sure that we let Maguire off that defense. We collect that captain band from his hand. We must make sure that we have a creative midfielder aside from Pogba, because presently I feel like Pogba is the best midfielder in that park. If you watch his 3 games, you know that yes, he's the best. That's just the fact. It's not even a debate. Me, I know he's the best midfielder in that. But will we have him next season? That's what I'm not sure of. I'm not even sure that we can have it next season. You understand? So my point is, let's get a very good defender. Take Maguire out of that play. Instead of Maguire, bring Eric Bailly. Bring Jones. Jones is far better than Maguire. Jones plays with his heart. He plays with his heart. Maguire plays with his head. He's as slow as snail. That's just the fact. Take Maguire out of it. Collect the captain band from him. Get us a very good defensive midfielder. Get us a very good creative midfielder, and make sure that we get a very good striker. Until we get these things in place, we will be looking like a cost team. That is it. Bring the best coach in the world without putting all this together. Manchester United will remain where it is today. I just hope we finish top 4 so that Ronaldo will remain. But with the kind of way we are playing now, only God knows if we can finish top 4. I hope we do finish top 4 so that we can attract better players. But if we continue this way, I will continue using